gamer.
Hello and welcome back to another MLB The Show 18 video here on Sports Gamers Online. I am Casual Gamer and a link to my channel will be below in the description. So today we're going to be talking about the roster update in Diamond Dynasty and going over the most important changes I believe. I'm mostly going to be sticking to the people that went in between tiers, so people that went from silver to gold, gold to silver, that type of thing, and going to be less focused on maybe some of these improvements like they gave to Manny Machado and Mookie Betts, which were well deserved, but they don't really have any investment value for all those people that are out there investing in people. So I'm mostly going to be focused on the people that went up a tier, down a tier, or are very close to going up or down in the future. So since I'm already on Clayton Kershaw here, let's just talk about him to start out for the downgrades. As you can see, they gave his stamina a -2, hits per 9 and K per 9 really took a hit at -6 and -5, and then walks per 9, which doesn't really matter in the game so much, and home runs per 9 don't matter so much in the game, but they do matter for the players overall. So as you can see, he went down to a 90 overall. Wins and losses and the ERA don't really play a huge role in the pitcher's upgrades and downgrades. It's the hits that he's given up, especially those 5 home runs, and then the 42 strikeouts is just not at what his 3-year average has been. Next up, just because he is right in line after Kershaw, is Kenley Jansen. As you can see, he lost 7 hits per 9, 5 K per 9, 5 walk per 9, and 4 home run per 9. Now the ERA is much higher than we're used to seeing for him, but I'm sure as the year goes on that will come down. He has given up 11 hits though, which is much more than he is used to giving up, and has only struck out 12 people through 9 innings, which is much lower than he's used to striking out. He's also given up 3 home runs out of those 11 hits, so as you can see, I think this downgrade really was warranted. Next up, I want to talk about this Ryan Schimpf, because people that play the game a lot may know him as the GOAT. Why do we know a 69 overall card is the GOAT? Because he had over 90 power against righties and lefties before this update, and he's actually been playing in the minor leagues. So I really do think that this was a necessary update because people were using him instead of other second basemen that they should have perhaps been using. But since this is geared so much towards power, people were having to use this Ryan Schimpf. Now hopefully people can move on from him and start to focus on good second basemen that are good in real life as well. Next up is Marcel Ozuna. As you can see, he dropped 2. He's on the edge of becoming a silver if he does not turn it around. You can see he has 25 strikeouts in only 90 at-bats and only 2 home runs, so they gave him a -5 to contact, -2 to contact left, and then -5 power and -5 vision and discipline. So really across the board he's been reduced, besides his defense, which they usually don't touch. Unless someone makes an amazing play or just an absolutely awful play, they pretty much leave the defense where it is. So again, he is on the cusp of going silver. I remember last year he was on the cusp of going diamond, so it is possible that he could turn his year around and see upgrades in the future, but right now it is not looking good for Marcel Ozuna. Last up for the downgrades is Ryan Zimmerman. I included him in the downgrades because he did go from a gold to a silver with a -3, and he was also a player that was looking to possibly get a diamond upgrade last year, but he stayed gold, and now he's going in the wrong direction. He's got an average of 188, 3 home runs, which isn't too bad, but slugging 375 with 19 strikeouts and 80 at-bats isn't going to get it done. So they did give him a +2 to discipline actually, but with the -9 to contact right, -7 to power right, and the -4 to power left, it was not enough to keep him a gold, and he is now a 78 silver. Next up are the upgrades, and as you can see, Justin Verlander is the only card to go from a gold to a diamond. He did receive a +6 to his K per 9 and a +2 for his walk per 9. He's only given up 21 hits in almost 40 innings pitched, and he has almost 50 strikeouts, so this is definitely an upgrade that was needed. His whip is also very low, and he's only walked 8 people this year. If you invested in Justin Verlander, you did so wisely and maybe can cash out now. However, you might want to wait a little bit as he's having a good year and could get further updates and go higher in the diamond tier. Next up for the updates, we have another second baseman. Ryan Schimpf did get the downgrade, but Javier Baez got the upgrade, going from 78 silver to 80 gold. He did receive a -5 to contact left, but his contact right got a +6, power right +10, vision +3, and discipline +8. He's hitting over 300 with a 371 on base percentage, 728 slugging, and a 1099 OPS. So I think that power to right is absolutely deserved. He also has 7 home runs and 24 RBIs, so he's really producing this year and is headed in the right direction. We could see him possibly go to high gold or maybe even diamond if he can continue playing at this level this year. Next up is a player I know a lot of people have been screaming to get an upgrade, and it is quite obvious why. A 372 average, 9 home runs, 29 RBIs, and only 9 strikeouts with 2 stolen bases just thrown in there as well. You can see he got a +10 to contact right, +10 to power right, and a +12 to power left. His vision also got a +3, and his discipline got a +10. This is the upgrade that I expected. They don't like to make big jumps like that from 81 to 85, just jumping him into the next tier. So they're going to advance him to as high a gold as possible, and then they will wait and see how he does in the coming weeks before they decide if they want to give him a diamond upgrade. A +3 is a very large upgrade, so don't be concerned, Yankees fans. He is headed absolutely in the right direction, and we'll see diamond very soon unless he has a drastic drop-off. Next up is Gerrit Cole, who I know a lot of people invested in. We're expecting him to go up a lot. He is on pace to be a diamond this year. He's only an 81 right now, but if he can keep this up throughout the year, absolutely he will be a diamond. You can see he got +2 to stamina, +3 to hits per 9, +9 to K per 9, and a -4 to home runs per 9. So even with the -4, he is still an 81 gold. He has struck out almost 50 people in 35 innings pitched and has only given up 19 hits, so that's why he got those upgrades. He must also be pitching later into games than he is used to in his career, so that would be why you see that stamina upgrade. As I said before, if he continues to play at this level, no doubt he will be a diamond. We have to see though, because the beginning of the season, some of these players play so well, they play lights out, and then they have some kind of a drop-off or they stutter a little bit, but if he can keep this up, he will be able to be a diamond in the future. Next, we have Johnny Cueto, who has been having some up and down years, it appears. I remember last year he started as a diamond, dropped down to a gold. Can't remember if he went lower than that, but he was heading down all year. This year he started at a silver, and he is already up to a gold as he is really producing. Now, I know this doesn't factor into his stats that he gets, but a .35 ERA is absolutely insane. There is no way that he will be able to maintain that torrid of a pace for ERA, but he does have a decent amount of strikeouts for the number of innings that he's pitched, and he's not given up that many hits, so we could be seeing more upgrades from him if he can limit his walks some more as he's done, and maybe strike out some more people. But again, that whip and ERA are just outstanding. A couple of honorable mentions, again at second base, is this Ozzie Albies and Asdrubal Cabrera, as they both went from bronze to silver. Ozzie got giant upgrades across the board hitting wise. He did get a slight decrease against right because he is not hitting righties very well this year. But as you can see, he does have 7 home runs, so the power upgrade was really necessary, and he is hitting 282, which is much better than his stats were reflecting. Asdrubal Cabrera is hitting almost 350, and he has 4 home runs and 12 RBIs, so you can see they did give him a boost as well, and that makes him a silver as he was before a 74 bronze. So that is going to be it for this roster update. Please be sure to tune back in for the next roster update. They usually do these roster updates every week or every other week, so be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that bell so that you don't miss the next Diamond Dynasty video or any video from Sports Gamers Online. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.
And now that it's over, I'll never be sober. I couldn't believe, but now I'm so high.